chili wing. Next day, all done. So why would you need to? You could just shred it. Alright. So we're gonna fill this fat cap here. Just basically trim her down. So right there we're hitting good meat, so we don't want to take off too much of that. Just want to get a little bit of this fat off. So that way it's easier to render down, because I mean a lot of this is not going to render down anyways. So just check the camera angle. Pretty good. Alright. So a lot of this is not going to render down anyway, so let's get a pan here, get this to the side. Get that off. I want to feel it, see where's the, because hard parts usually just going to be fat, so you just want to trim that off. You want to do it layers at a time, because you don't want to start hitting meat, because that's pretty much the part you want to keep. It's just the meat. So I just take off layers at a time until I start seeing a little pinkish, and then feel it at the same time so you see where you're at. See, like right there, starting to hit a little pink layer. Just right around here. You don't want to take off too much of that. All this won't go to waste neither, so we'll end up cooking it down, giving it to the dogs. Let's fill that. This is a pretty big size brisket here. So I want to fill that out. A little trim. All this here. All this here is not going to get rendered down, so just take it off. Got the dog barking in the background. Of course. She's a little obsessed with trying to get the rodents, whatnot. You can get a lot of them around this time of year. some of this fat I don't mind. Just a lot of this here you gotta take out, especially here at the point. That's a big chunk, pretty big chunk there. So again, feel around. Whatever's pretty much hard, you're gonna know right off the bat that it's fat, because it's gonna be pretty hard. And you'll feel it, and it's pretty hard. So just keep on going there. It's all fat there. More fat there. So majority of this brisket right here is you're gonna take off at least a good, I don't know, so far from what I got right here, that's already like almost 2 pounds there already. So you don't want to take off too much of it either, because you want to preserve a lot of that good moisture, which is the good fat that keeps the meat nice, tender, nice and moist during the cooking process, smoking process. That's a pretty big chunk right there as well. Look at that. That's easily like almost a half a pound right there, which is fat. So that looks good. This right here is not too bad. Take off a little bit more off of that. And let's flip her over, let's see what we get. You got a nice little hard spot right there. Nice piece of fat, still pretty hard right here. See if we can take off a little bit more. It's not bad. Can't take off that. Prune some of the oak trees, so I got big chunks of oak in here, soaking in water, as well as smaller kindling for better smoke. There's a couple of leaves in there, but ain't gonna hurt none. And then some chunkier pieces, as well as this chunkier piece, and then there's some more at the bottom here. So we'll go ahead and throw some in that fire and get that smoke going for this brisket. Alright, let's sit here. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Next day. We're already done with the 2. Now we're gonna throw on the 3rd. Unfortunately,
My sister stuck the other one in the freezer, so I gotta wait until that one thaws out. So it's not gonna be on perfect timing, but we still have the third one here. Check it out. We're about to throw that one on right now. These are already done. As you can tell, you just put that and just lift it up like that. See how that jiggles just like that? Oh yeah, that's falling apart, son. That is falling apart. And they got the second one down there in the bottom. And then big shout out to my nephew Linnell. Hooked this up with some more butcher paper, because I was using this here, which is basically regular parchment paper, but still does a good job. Some butcher paper. I guess he has himself a Traeger, one of them pellet grills. I'm guessing that's what he has. I don't know. I heard he's been mixing it up using that wood and gas, so you know he's been getting his barbecue on too, from what I hear. So we got ourselves some butcher paper here that he hooked us up with. Big shout out to my nephew Linnell again. We got ourselves some mesquite fire here. So we sent my nephew Ray, if he wanted us to cook for him. Told him, give me some all-natural mesquite lump charcoal. And I don't mind that pellet stuff, but me, I don't have an electric grill. I don't worry about dials or timers, whatnot. I basically just do this. Come up, close it, feel it. Oh yeah, that's up to temp. Check my dial right there, as usual. And set it and forget it. And then just basically time, feel, touch, and look. That's how I get her done. So, you can see here, just waiting for that fire to kick on a little bit more. And we're gonna go ahead and stick this good piece of meat right there. Oh yeah, that smells great. Nicely seasoned. We're gonna put that brisket on. It looks a little different because of the fact that it's folded over. It didn't fit in the pot. So these right here are done. Oh yeah. Probably have him come by and check those out. Those feel nice. Real nice. So you can see when it folds in half like that, just literally just come apart there. So let that go. Yeah. This here is almost about done, so we'll go ahead and throw that on in a bit. Next day, all done. Getting ready for the plates. So you guys could take a look yourself. I haven't even cut it yet. So why would you need to? You could just shred it, or you could slice it. What do you want to do, nephew? Shred it or slice it?
Say try both.
Do both.